cooking your way.
Oh, hey, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Cooking Way Through Life with me, Chef Drake. I am back with my nice little chef coat. We got a lot of questions about this chef coat. Yes, it really does have pockets. I like it because it makes me feel like I have a hoodie on. And if you know me in real life, I literally can wear a hoodie every day. So yeah, it's my favorite chef coat at the moment. All right, guys, we are getting to another recipe today. And today's recipe, I feel like, is taking back cauliflower a little bit. And I say taking it back because outside of buffalo cauliflower, I feel like people don't know what to do with cauliflower anymore. And I get so many questions, but this is an easy recipe I make for a couple clients of mine that are vegan and vegetarian even. And even just like some of them just like it as a side dish to their meat products. But cooking cauliflower is one, so easy because you can cook it so many different ways. But two, when it gets tender, it's really, really good. So I'm not going to try to convert you into being a vegan today or anything by saying we're doing cauliflower steaks, but we are doing cauliflower steaks because I want them to be juicy and a little bigger. So very easy to do. I'm going to take my knife. I'm just going to cut off the bottom part of the cauliflower here. I want to get to the meat. No pun intended. So I just want to get this part cut off. And I will say, if you're one of those people that just want to use everything, the great thing about the bottom part of your cauliflower is that you can use it for stocks and you can use it for those kind of things. I use it all the time for that. It's really good. So with your cauliflower intact, see how I left that intact? Now we want to cut this into steaks. So I'm just going to cut this down and I'm going to, now you can see, I just want to cut it thick enough, but also thin enough that it cooks very well. And I only need 3 steaks today. I'm going to use the other part of my cauliflower for something else. So I'm just going to have 3 steaks today. And then also remember that these are not actual steaks. So some of them will stay together very easily. And this actually means that it's going to be a little bit more fiber. So you'll make sure to be very careful, make sure that it would cook it through. The other ones might be a little temperamental, but we're gonna make sure they stay together. So I'm going to get these laid out on my foil so I can season them properly, and then we'll get them into the oven. All right, guys. So I went ahead and put the foil down onto my pan because that way I don't have to use any extra foil. Easy cleanup. And I'm gonna use some extra virgin olive oil today. And I just want to get these nice and coated so the oil gets all up in there. And next thing is I do want to season these. So I just made a nice little season blend. It'll be on your screen, don't worry. So with the season blend that we have today, I just want to make sure I season all in there. Cauliflower has an amazing taste on its own, but this is your chance to really make this however you like. I've done this with multiple different types of seasoning. And one of the favorites that I have is using this in more of an Indian style dish. So when I worked on yachts and I used to do vegetarian meals sometimes, I used to do curry cauliflower steaks, and it was a big hit because the curry powder and the curry seasonings really work well with the cauliflower. All right. I also did 3 of my steaks today because I'm thinking only 2 are gonna make it. But it's okay because the third one, if it breaks apart, I'm just gonna eat it by itself. All right, these are well seasoned. You're gonna think that this is too much seasoning if you are a person that does not season a lot. But the great thing is that these are really, really good at taking flavor. So do not be shy. Give it a lot of seasoning. And then we're gonna also tone it down with a little sauce on top. So don't worry. All right, let's get these in the oven and then get started on our sauce. Okay, so while it's in the oven, let's get our sauce together. Now, because I went a little heavy-handed on my spices and I added a little spice in there, I want my sauce that accompanies this to kind of calm it down a little bit. So I'm leaning on the freshness of the lime zest and lime juice to brighten everything up, but then also some sour cream and some cilantro or fresh coriander to really make this come together. So as always, I say this over and over again, but zest first, juice second. But anytime you're using citrus, There's no reason for you not to zest first and then use the juice. If you're using fresh citrus for the juice, go ahead and juice that lemon or lime or orange, but zest it first. We're gonna add in some sour cream. And this is already a great little just sauce you can add on things. Tacos, your barbecue meat, really, really easy to make. We're gonna finish it off with a little bit of fresh cilantro or fresh coriander, but I'm also gonna hit it with a little bit of the spice. Not too much, but just a tiny bit, and then some salt as well, just to bring out those natural flavors. Perfect. All right, let's chop up the cilantro, get this together, and then we'll be ready to top our cauliflower steaks once they come out of the oven. All right, guys, I'm just doing a little quick chop of cilantro. I did a knife tips and tricks kind of one-on-one a little while back. And one of the things I didn't go over when doing that was just knife safety when you're chopping herbs. So when you're chopping herbs, you want to make sure your hands are on the cutting board and your knife never leaves the cutting board. I'm also not using a lot of force. If you ever chop your herbs on your cutting board, especially your wood cutting boards, then you notice that it's very green. Your plastic cutting board, same thing can happen. It's because you're actually damaging or bruising that herb. So just a nice little regular chop. This sometimes gives you the indication that your knife might be a little dull as well. So look out for that. I don't know if you can see, but my cutting board does not have any green on it, even though I've been chopping cilantro this entire time. So I'm gonna add this into my nice little sauce and get ready for those cauliflower steaks, and we'll be done. All right, guys, so cauliflower is out. And I turned the broiler on right at the end just to get some crispy edges on top because you have that nice crispiness underneath. So this way you get best of both worlds. Okay, so I mentioned earlier when we were doing this that my one might have broken apart, but it's okay. I'm just gonna use this as my base. So one thing about plating is that when we're plating, height is your best friend. So I'm actually using that one as my base. I'm gonna sit the other one right on top and sit this one right on top of it. So this way I have a little height. Now I usually don't like plating white on white, meaning that this is white food and then it's going on top of a white plate. But since we're getting into the Christmas season, I figure everything should be, you know, white, Snow White. All right, so some of our sauce here. And just put a dollop on top. Let it kind of drizzle down. And we're just gonna tie this off with some fresh micro herbs. All right, nice little herbs right there on top. And even though you're white on white with the plate, it just gives it a nice little pop and a wow factor. So here is your roasted cauliflower with your nice little crema that we made with some sour cream, some lime zest, lime juice, and then that little bit of cilantro. So with all this being said, thank you so much as always. I'm going to enjoy this as my dinner today. And I hope that you enjoy the holidays. Remember to like, subscribe, repost, comment, do all the things. I'm trying to run up the numbers, guys. So let's see how many subscribers we can get by my birthday. My birthday's in May. So let's see how many we can get by my birthday. So share with your friends and family, and I hope that you're enjoying it. Don't forget the podcast to be out every Thursday. We have different episodes of Cooking Way Through Life dropping on Mondays. Then I have the behind the scenes extra bites on Saturdays. And then we also have the little clip with the tips and tricks coming out throughout the week as well. So see you later. Enjoy your day.
Cooking your way through life.
For watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe even learned something. You know what to do next. Please hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons below and have a great day.